Hello, welcome back to Marta from Sparta. Another week, another exciting project. This week project was inspired by one of my favorite movies.
Ladies, frost yourself. Frost
Yes, ladies, let's frost ourselves because spring is coming and I have idea for the fabulous denim jacket. In this episode, we will make beautiful denim jacket and our inspiration is MIUMIU denim jacket, which is limited edition. They made only 1000 pieces and every piece was handmade, and the jacket average cost was $5,800. Our denim jacket will be less than 50. I have to admit that Miu Miu denim jacket is just breathtaking. It's gorgeous piece of wardrobe, but to me it's piece of art. And every single jacket they made, it was handmade, which obviously comes with a price tag, and it's limited edition, and it's just like gorgeous jacket which I will never be able to afford it, but it was such a pleasure to make similar piece for under $50. We will also make this super fun and stylish beret, which I saw somewhere online and I thought it's gonna be perfect addition to the jacket, and it's gonna go beautifully with Ladies Frost Yourself episode. Hey, but before we're gonna go shopping, don't forget to like and subscribe. Every week I will share with you fun and creative ideas on a budget. So hit this button now so you won't miss my next video. So let's get started. Okay, let's get started with a jacket. That will be project number one. For this project you will need denim jacket. Mine was a gift from my mother-in-law. Fake coral. You will need also rhinestones, variety in sizes, also clear beads, whichever you're gonna find, glue gun, beret hat, purse in variety of sizes as well, and a velvet ribbon. Let's start with a jacket. I purchased my color on Amazon and there is so many different choices. I wanted something on the larger side, and it has like a two strings, but I'm gonna remove the strings later on. What I did, I first of all I pin my collar to the jacket first, so I will place it evenly and in center. And my sewing machine is currently out of service, so I'm just gonna gently stitch the collar into my denim jacket. Again, I recommend pinning that first so you will be sure that the color is right in the center and it's even, and it doesn't really require like very heavy sewing. I just gently stitched it to the inside of the collar of my denim jacket. Once you're done with the stitching, I would make sure that the collar sits the way you want it to. I would make sure that everything is to your liking. And first, I just wanted to see how far collar sits on my shoulders so I will know where and how to place my rhinestones. Once I was done and was happy with the placement and I had general idea how far my collar will be sitting on my shoulders, I started to design my and place my rhinestones. I started with placing larger rhinestones on top of my shoulders and gradually going slower and slower as I am going down. What I did, I kind of mirror both sides. I wanted them to look exactly same, but you don't have to do that. And I started with hot gluing my rhinestones in the positions I want them to be, and then I did it off the camera because it wasn't really necessary. I sew every single rhinestone on. You don't have to do it. I noticed that the glue gun holds the rhinestones really, really well, and it's really unnecessary. But if you want to be double sure, you can sew your rhinestones on after placing them where you want them to be using glue gun. I decided to work from the top to the bottom, and I didn't put too many on my back side of the jacket. And the reason for it is I learned that from the past that if I have any rhinestones or beads on the back, on my back, my hair get easily get caught into it, and it's very uncomfortable. And I'm keep taking my hair out of them, so I didn't put any rhinestone on the back of my jacket. I just did the top of my shoulders and the front. I started, as I mentioned, work from the top to the bottom, and I placed first the biggest rhinestones I had, and then I start to fill out the spaces with the smaller rhinestones, working to the bottom of my jacket. You don't have to do exactly what MIUMIU Inspiration Jacket has. You use your design. This is only inspiration and its idea. I did the same thing with my sleeves. I used the smaller rhinestones on my sleeves, and I didn't place any rhinestones in the back of my hand because, again, from my previous experience, I learned that if I'm gonna be leaning over something, it's gonna be extremely uncomfortable, so I wanted to avoid this situation. Once I placed all the rhinestones, I start to sew my clear beads in between them, because the whole idea is, as you see on the inspiration jacket, you want to have very rich and saturated the top of your jacket and less beads cascading down. So you don't have to do, again, exactly what the other jacket shows or what I'm doing. I do whatever I want to do for myself and what I like, but generally I think by looking at original design, that's how it goes. I also, once I was done with placing clear beads, I'm sorry, in between my rhinestones, I did the same exact thing, and I saw a lot of clear beads on my sleeves in between my rhinestones on my sleeves, again avoiding the back area because I don't want to have issues when I'm writing or typing, or generally I don't want them to get caught over something or anything. Um, and basically that's it. It's very time consuming project, so please be prepared for that. Rhinestones can be glued with a hot glue, but beads you're gonna have to sew every single one of them by hand, which is actually the most time consuming part of the whole project. I think after modeling the jacket and wearing the jacket a few days, I decided to actually add more beads. So I will spend a little bit more time on the jacket, and I'm gonna be keep adding more clear beads. I really like how the jacket looked when I finished it, but after looking at it for a few days and wearing that for a few days, I think I'm gonna go for a little bit more. So if I'm gonna watch my favorite show, if I'm gonna have a few minutes here and there, I'm just gonna keep adding the beads. And the next project will be our pearl beret, which is amazing and beautiful. I found my beret on the Amazon, and I bought a velvet ribbon on Amazon, I believe, or in Joann's store. I purchased the pearls, which have like a pin in the back. So basically what happened is you stick the pin on the needle, and then you just stick it after placing it where you want, in opening in the pearl, and you don't have to sew it at all. So this is like no sewing project. So the first thing I did hot glue my velvet ribbon on the rim of my beret. And I was lucky, I found the ribbon which was perfect size for my uh, rim of the beret, and I just hot glued my ribbon around the rim. And it was very simple, very fast. The only thing which you have to think of, my beret is not stretchy. So by hot gluing my velvet ribbon on top of it, I didn't compromise the stretchy fabric because it was not. The beret was perfect size, is perfect size for my head, and it's not stretchy. So if you have a stretchy beret, or if you will have a stretchy beret, please consider making this step different way, because you will compromise the stretch of the fabric if you will hot glue it, and your fabric won't be stretchy anymore. So I went around the rim, I hot glued it. It was very easy, pleasant, simple process. And at the end, I cut my ribbon in an angle and overlap it with the beginning, and it looked beautiful. You can't even tell, because it's a velvet, where is the start. There is different multiple colors of the same version of the beret of on Amazon. I picked something blue, beige, and white because, as you remember, I made the sneakers a few weeks ago, which gonna be perfect match for my beret for spring. And I'm very excited to wear them together as an accessory. And I think this pale light blue and beige gonna go with a lot of clothes which I currently own, and it's gonna complement my wardrobe. The next step would be to place the purse, and as I said, they have like a little pin. So pins goes obviously on the bottom. To make it easier, I stick the pin on the needle because it was very hard for me to hold this tiny pin. I was keep dropping it. Uh, so I came up with the idea of putting the pin on the needle. Because my beret has a lining, I have to kind of like poke a hole first with my needle and then place the pin, and then stick a pearl right on top of the pin as you see on the video. It's very simple process. There is no sewing, no gluing. I purchased those pearls on Amazon as well in variety of sizes, and I didn't follow any design. The inspiration beret was just my inspiration. I didn't attach as many pearls as they did. I just did whatever I wanted to do it for myself and for my taste. And as you see, I was keep attaching them and pushing them on top of the pin, and that's it. And pearl basically gets locked on it, and you have to squeeze it, and that's it. And you keep on going until you're happy. And here we go. This is my jacket. It came out beautiful. I was modeling the jacket outside for you right after a snow day we had snowstorm, but oh my god, it looks amazing. I love it. As you see, my hair don't get caught in the pairs. I don't have any rhinestones on the back, and my hair is free. They not getting caught on anything. So maybe I will actually put few of them on the back of my jacket. I don't know, but thank you to my mother-in-law for giving me this jacket for the future projects. She knows that I love recycling, and I had this jacket from her. I was able to reuse it. Um, Ironically, it's also Levi's jacket, which MIUMIU actually had a collaboration with by making this 1000 limited edition jackets. And here we go. I'm dancing here in the snow again in the beret. It was called Beret, came out amazing. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, I also placed a metal studs around the black velvet ribbon. There was something on the original beret, which I saw and I liked, but I couldn't find anything similar to it. So I decided to put a metal studs. And I love the jacket so much. I love berets so much. I just don't like the weather here because I cannot wait to wear it. I cannot wait for spring, but we're slowly getting ready for spring. As you noticed, every single project we currently do and every episode which is coming out currently, it's about getting ready to spring, this way or the other. Next episode will be also very spring related because I am so excited. I cannot wait for the nice weather. I cannot wait for the garden. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you like this jacket and the inspiration. All materials I linked in my Amazon link in description below. So grab the link, uh, flip the jacket which you already have, so the cost of this project gonna be even lower, and just get up, get dressed, and let's create. I will see you next week.